The health of your gut doesn't just decide whether you feel bloated after dinner. It can change the way you age, how strong your immune system is, and even how sharp your memory feels after 40. Most people have no idea their gut has this much control, which is why I want to share 5 powerful secrets that many doctors don't talk about. The first secret is about the mix of bacteria in your gut. Inside you right now are trillions of tiny microbes. Some help you digest food, some fight harmful germs, and others send signals to your brain and body. The important thing is not just having a few of the good ones, but having lots of different kinds. Studies show that people over 40 who have more variety in their gut bacteria tend to stay healthier and avoid chronic problems as they age. In other words, a diverse gut is a strong gut. If your gut is like a garden, you want lots of different flowers growing, not just one or two. That brings me to the second secret, which might surprise you even more. Your gut actually talks to your brain. This is called the gut-brain connection, and it's the reason why what you eat can change how clear or foggy your mind feels. Studies have found that those with healthier gut bacteria had better memory and faster thinking. That means the same foods that help you digest better can also help you focus at work or remember where you put your glasses. So when people joke about trusting their gut, it's not just a saying. There's real science behind it. Another thing most people don't hear from their doctor is how much gut health affects the immune system. Around 70% of your immune cells actually live in your gut. Think about that. The majority of the system that protects you from colds, the flu, or infections is sitting in your digestive tract. When the balance of bacteria in the gut tips in the wrong direction, the immune system weakens and low-level inflammation creeps in. Scientists have found this kind of imbalance plays a big role in why people become more vulnerable to illness as they get older. So if you want fewer sick days and a stronger defense system in your 40s and beyond, taking care of your gut is a must. Gut health also has a lot to do with heart health, which is another secret many people never hear about. Your gut bacteria produce tiny compounds that travel through your blood and affect how your body handles fat, sugar, and even cholesterol. Some bacteria actually help reduce the kind of cholesterol that clogs arteries and lowers inflammation around the heart. Researchers now believe improving gut health may help reduce the risk of heart disease in older adults. So while your doctor might focus on blood pressure pills or cholesterol checks, you can also protect your heart by feeding your gut. That's where probiotics come in. You've probably heard the word before, but here's what doctors don't always say. Not all probiotics are the same. Some strains are proven to boost mood and even sharpen thinking, while others don't do much at all. Research has found that older adults who take probiotics can have better mood and mental performance than those who don't. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi are also great options because they give you both live bacteria and compounds that help those bacteria grow. But probiotics alone won't transform your health. They work best when you combine them with other habits, like eating fiber and sleeping well. Fiber is a secret weapon most people overlook. After 40, digestion tends to slow down, but fiber isn't just about keeping things moving. It feeds your good gut bacteria, which then produce something called short-chain fatty acids. These help lower inflammation, protect the gut lining, and even support your immune system. In fact, a study showed that older adults who added a daily fiber supplement improved their memory in just 12 weeks. When you eat also makes a difference. Many people don't realize that irregular meals or late-night eating can throw off gut health. Research shows that eating at the wrong times can change your gut bacteria in ways that lead to more inflammation and worse metabolism. In simple terms, your gut likes routine. Sticking to regular meal times and avoiding heavy dinners right before bed helps your bacteria stay balanced. It's not just about avoiding indigestion at night. It's about giving your gut a rhythm it can trust. Stress is another thing to watch out for. By the time you hit 40, life can be stressful with work, family, and responsibilities all adding up. But stress hormones like cortisol don't just affect your mood, they actually change your gut. They reduce the good bacteria and encourage the harmful ones to grow. Studies show that chronic stress is linked to gut imbalances and even cognitive decline. So managing stress isn't only about feeling calm, it's about protecting your gut, which then protects your brain and your immune system. Whether it's exercise, breathing techniques, or getting outside more, lowering stress makes a real difference to gut health. Speaking of exercise, that's another secret most people don't connect to their digestion. Moving your body regularly doesn't just strengthen muscles or burn calories, it actually improves the diversity of your gut bacteria. Researchers found that adults who stay active have gut microbiomes that look more like those of much younger people. Even moderate activity like brisk walking or light strength training can boost beneficial bacteria and reduce inflammation. So every time you move your body, you're also helping your gut thrive. Medications are another factor we don't talk about enough. Once you hit midlife, you're more likely to take prescriptions for things like blood pressure, reflux, or pain. But many common medications, especially antibiotics and acid blockers, change the balance of gut bacteria. In some cases, the effects last long after the medicine is gone. Reviews of the aging microbiome highlight that medication use is one of the biggest influences on gut health as we get older. That doesn't mean you should stop taking them, but it does mean it's worth asking your doctor about gut-friendly alternatives or ways to support your microbiome while using them. Sleep also matters more than most people realize. Poor sleep can throw off the gut, reducing diversity and raising inflammation. Good sleep habits support a healthier microbiome and protect brain and immune function. So when you're tempted to cut sleep short to catch up on chores or work, remember that it's not just about being rested, it's about keeping your gut in balance. So what does all this mean for you? After 40, your gut influences nearly every part of your health. Your memory, mood, heart, immune system, and even how you age are all linked to the bacteria inside you. While doctors might not always talk about this, you now know the 5 big secrets. Feed your gut with fiber and fermented foods, keep a regular eating routine, manage stress, move your body, protect your gut barrier, and pay attention to sleep and medication. These choices give your gut what it needs to support the rest of you. The best part is, these changes don't require expensive healthcare or complicated routines. They're small shifts you can make every day that add up to big results over time. I've linked my go-to website in the description below where you can get tested supplements, probiotics, prebiotics, and more to stay on top of your health. When your gut is healthy, the rest of you has a much better chance of staying healthy too. So if you've been wondering why your digestion, energy, or focus feels different after 40, it might be time to start with your gut. Take care of it, and you'll notice how much better the rest of life feels. What are some things you currently do, or are you thinking of doing, to look after your gut health? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.